What is happening, Buff Gang? Welcome back to another review. This time we're looking at Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. We just got back from it. It is now in theaters. Before I get into it, the usual right there. Go ahead and like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff at the top there. Anywho, so my overall initial opinion of the movie was that it was very fun. It was very funny, in my opinion. I like the antics. I like all the cat-like things that they make funny in the movie. For example, if he's drinking milk, he might be like a little cat. What about you?
I thought it was great. I love all the Shrek stuff, so this was just spot on, the fairy tale aspect of certain things, and definitely the fact that all the fairy tale animals acting like animals.
Sure.
Was funny. I like that this whole Shrek series of movies, they always have children jokes, of course, but they also throw in adult jokes, and I think it's great.
Yes, definitely. You're gonna catch a couple funny adult themed jokes happening throughout the movie. This is the third installment in the trilogy. I'm gonna be honest, I did not watch the second one. Didn't even know there was a second one. So this is gonna be based off the first and, of course, this last movie here. It is starring Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots. You also have Selma Hayek as Kitty Softpaws. And then you have a few new cast of characters that come in that throughout his various adventures and solving and getting this last wish. And I guess we could start with the story. You can go ahead first if you want.
I like the story, and it's a different concept to what fairy tales to be, so it was a cool way how they built the story and executed it. I liked it. It was good.
Okay. For me, the story was kind of typical. It's the midlife crisis thing for a hero. What happens when your swan song is coming, and
Might be giving away too much.
I don't think that's too much. That's literally just the basic premise of the movie. But then what really makes the story is the characters. The characters throughout the movie added its suspense and their comedic viewpoints throughout, which kept it very entertaining for me. So as far as story goes, I'm probably going to give it out of 1 to 10, maybe a 7.5. 7.5 to 8, especially for the there's a wolf. There's a wolf. That's all I'm gonna say. What about you? What would you score for the story?
Although I liked it for what it was, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay, fair enough. The next thing is the pacing of the actual.
I think it had a good pace for what it was. I don't think it had too many drawn out moments. It was kind of just oh, this is happening, oh
yes,
and I like that.
I agree. Compared to the first movie, the first movie had a lot of sing-alongs and everything. That's cool. That's what it was back in those times. But this one, it had its first sing-along, and then after that it was progress. Let's get through to the story. Let's get to the point of what Puss in Boots has to do to solve whatever it is that's ailing him and aching him, whatever the case is. You want to say? You don't agree?
I just don't think there were sing-alongs.
In the first one?
Yeah.
Not really sing-alongs. There were a lot of performance from Puss in Boots and various other people when he meets them and things of that nature. That's what I'm talking about. Last thing is the characters in themselves. I feel like all the characters had their specific moments. Funny, witty. I liked Again, it was just a typical, but well, in terms of the main character, Puss in Boots, It was just the average Joe as far as, okay, I'm feeling this way and I need to face my demons essentially in order for me to be better, or remember the old me. But again,
I think
that's just
too much. You're giving away
it's
too
not.
much,
It's
fam.
literally not.
That's like the whole storyline of the show. You're giving too much.
They don't know unless you say it. No, I don't think that's giving away too much.
I find it weird how you're describing the story. Like you're not even like touching on I guess the fairy tale aspects of the story.
Such as
Yeah, I more focus on like I guess Puss's trials and tribulations through this movie.
okay.
Versus like the actual like I guess the main storyline, not like the deeper meaning behind the story.
I mean, that is the deeper meaning, is it not?
Yeah, I'm just saying like versus the storyline of how it's going versus the deeper meaning of the show. I feel like that should be their time to take it. That maybe we could talk about in a spoiler.
Yeah. Give me about 30 likes on this video and we'll do a spoiler review for you. Because I'm just trying to keep it clean so everyone can get their base synopsis of the movie, my opinion of the movie, and hey, hopefully it makes a decision for you to watch it or not watch it.
I do have my favorite character. He's brand new. He's my favorite.
He's cool. You're gonna like him. His name is Pero. Well, you can say Pero or Perito. That's fine. Hey, he's funny. So, but again, overall, just to again wrap this up here, I did enjoy the movie. I did laugh. I had a fun time. Again, I like the antics. I do also like the other fairy tales that they include throughout the movie. That part was fun. Yes, and you'll know what that means if you watch the movie.
Ridiculous.
So yeah, what about you? You enjoyed the movie yourself?
I did. The action graphics were a little to me, but outside of that, like I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was
the animation. Yeah, that is another thing that was very interesting. I didn't think it was weird. I think the first initial mashup was a little weird because it went from, let's say, a Tim Burton-ish to some sort of 3D anime mesh.
It's weird.
It was weird at first, but then they
it was
fixed
like
it
normal,
afterwards.
and then no, it was like every fight scene, the graphics changed every fight scene, and I was just.
I thought it was cool. It's artistic.
It had a different graphical context. It was weird for me, but I still think you should watch it.
For sure.
Take your kids. Don't take your kids. It's a really good movie either way.
For sure. All right. So that's the review. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Again, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, all the stuff there, all the socials up there. I appreciate it. And turn on the bell notifications. Let us know what other movies that y'all would like for us to review, and or TV shows. We're definitely down to do some of those as well. And peace.